everyone, welcome back to the Cosplay Madness. That is my channel. I completely redid my Victor Nikiforov wig, and so I'm going to show you how I did it. I started off with a Katie from Art of Wigs in silver. I'll link it in the description. It's a lace front wig, and I decided to use it because I wanted the hairline to look very natural. So when you're working with a lace front wig, the first thing you need to do is cut off all the extra lace at the hairline. Use a small pair of scissors for this so you can be really precise, and try not to cut off any of the wig lace that has wig fibers tied to it. If you don't cut the lace, it could tear and wreck your wig, and so just chop it. And now I look like a crazy old inventor. Ooh. The next thing I did was put my wig on a wig head, and I parted the hair down the right side. Art of wigs are super thick, and that was a problem I ran into with my last Victor wig, so I decided to remove some of the wefts. To remove the wefts, separate the hair and use some alligator clips to hold the hair above and below the weft you're removing out of the way. Find the thread that is holding the wefts to the wig cap, and then take a seam ripper and unpick the stitches. It's a pretty slow process, but it was very effective in reducing the volume of the wig. I tried to make sure that I was removing the wefts evenly so the wig wouldn't be too thin in the places where I was taking out wefts. I ended up taking out quite a few. Then I started working on his bangs. First, I used a hairdryer to heat train the part into the wig. Since this wig comes with the hair trained back, I used the hairdryer to retrain the hair in the front to fall over my face. I learned that it was effective to go layer by layer and blow dry it in sections. Then I worked on making the other side of the wig swoop backwards. I just shot the hairdryer at it for a little while, but it didn't take much since, again, the wig is trained backwards anyway. Then I started trimming the wig. I pulled back the top layers and worked from the bottom up. I used a combination of hair scissors and a texturing razor to make the wig shorter and to blend the fibers together. The razor also helped to thin out the wig even further. Keep letting layers of wefts down and working on them with your hair tools. Then I tried on the wig again and marked out where I wanted the sideburns to be. I just gathered some of the hair and clipped it into some alligator clips. I also clipped the bangs out of the way so I didn't chop them on accident. I trimmed the sideburns to be a little shorter and into a triangle shape. Then I sprayed them with some Got2b freeze spray to keep them in place. After the sideburns were done, I worked on the swoopy side of the wig again and used my hairspray to separate the hair into pieces. Then on the bangs, I used my texturizing razor to thin the bangs and give them a little bit of layering. So since I removed a lot of wefts, the part line on my wig was starting to look pretty bad. You can see a bunch of wefts showing through, and you'd definitely be able to see my hair, and so I decided to make my own part using some of the wefts I took out. One of the wefts I took out was actually two wefts sewn together, so I just cut it to size and then sewed the two of them back in along the part line. I separated the two wefts with the tail of a comb and blow dried the hair down to create a more realistic part line. And then, after a little bit more styling, it was done! And that's how I styled my Victor wig. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you want to see more cosplay tutorials, you can subscribe to my channel, and to see other progress pictures, check me out on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Snapchat. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!